Whoa, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, making our Christmas memories.
It's Christmas, guys. Let's all go in.
Morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy Vlogmas day 11. 11. Like, seriously, why is it going so fast? I fear I do not have enough time to sort my life out for Christmas. I've got to clean my house. I've got to finish the shopping. I've got to do the food shop, and I've got to wrap all the presents, and I just feel like time needs to slow down. I'm really struggling. I've just been writing in my little Christmas book. I'm really struggling to finalise the last presents I need to buy. It's because the older ones' Christmas lists are very, very expensive, because as they get older, the things they want are smaller but more expensive, and I don't have enough money left in the budget to buy them more of the big things they're asking for. So I'm trying to find other things that they'd like, which will also be a surprise to them, because for the last couple of years with the older ones, they give me a list. I always say to them, write me a list of 10 things you'd like for Christmas, and then order it from 1 to 10 with which of those things you would want the most. So that way I can look at their very expensive list and I can pick out the things that they want the most and try and, you know, get them as much off their list as I can, but without bankrupting myself. And I've done the same this year. And there's some money left in the budget, but not for the very big things. So I'm trying to find smaller things, but things that will be enjoyed by them, and also a nice surprise, because by them telling us what they want, they don't really get much in the way of a surprise on Christmas Day. So yeah, I've just been trying to do that, and I'm giving up. I'll go back to it later on. But yeah, the month is flying by. I haven't vlogged for the last couple of days, and now I feel like I've got loads to tell you, but not enough time in which to tell you without this being like a super long video and also super boring, and with me being a moaning myrtle, because I still feel rubbish. I said to Kev and my friend yesterday morning, if I'm going to come down with whatever virus Jamie and Kev had, can I just get it now? And can it just happen and get it over with? Because at the moment, I'm up and down. Like, I wake up in the morning, I feel awful, and then I'm okay through the day, and then I feel terrible again at night time. And I just feel like if I'm going to be ill, can we just get it out of the way? Get it over and done with. Because, yeah, like I said the other day, I was just feeling run down, and now my throat's being sore, but I don't want to moan about it. I don't want this to be 10 minutes of me complaining. Monday, we had a lovely Monday, actually. We went to Home Ed with the younger two. I love Home Ed Group. It's such a lovely environment. Lots of just wonderful children of all different ages, and lots of, you know, just lovely parents. And we've always got the baking table. The baking table is where the fun happens. And goodness me, this week, gingerbread. So we're all following the recipe, but this gingerbread just wasn't binding. It just wasn't sticking together and turning into a ball of dough. So we ended up having to just improvise. We added a bit of water and, you know, changed a few things up, and we managed to, in the end, make the gingerbread, which was lovely, turned out really well. But by the end of it, I was covered. I hadn't taken my coat off because the girls had beeline straight for the baking table. I got flour all over my coat. It actually needs to go in the wash. We were just all like, I look like I've been fighting a snowman.
Go very fast. What are you looking at? After there is enough. 60 grams of dairy sugar.
The little one, Sienna. Yeah, go for it.
How many? 60 grams. Mine said this. Just like you need it. And my instructor says, when I'm writing. That might work. That might.
I had to go then straight from there to Summer's parents' evening, although it isn't the evening. They call it parents' evening still, but it's never in the evening anymore. It's always in the middle of the afternoon. But yeah, I went over to her college and that was brilliant. She's doing amazing. She's doing so, so well. She's on path to get distinction at the end of the academic year. So I'm super proud of her for that. I did mention the other day she'd gone to an audition. I think I mentioned it. I might have done. I might not have done. But we had went to Panto, watched her in Panto, and then I dropped her and her friend. I did mention it because I was talking about the roast dinner that I was cooking. 2 auditions where Summer auditioned for the role of Patty and Rizzo in Grease. She wasn't confident. She said she's never had a named like a big named role. She always is in ensemble, which she loves, and she's really, really good at doing ensemble. Show her a choreography, she'll pick it up in a second. I don't know where she gets it from. I've got no rhythm whatsoever. I can't even do an exercise class because I make a fool of myself, because they go that way and I go the other way. So I don't know where she gets it from, but she will pick up a dance in a matter of like watching it once. The panto that she's currently in, she wasn't able to make it to the rehearsals because she was working. She learnt all of the dances off of a video, and you wouldn't know. You know, she just takes the stage and she just outdoes herself. She's brilliant. So yeah, she went to her audition, came home, and then Monday, she got a call back for the part as Patty. So she went to that Monday night. I picked her up at 10:30. It's brilliant that she does all of this, but I'm knackered. I have to stay up till really late to go and pick her up. A lot of nights a week. It's several nights a week. So I picked her up at 10:30, and she said, "Oh, I don't think I'll get it." The other girl was really, really, really good. So I drove her to college yesterday morning, and she said, "Oh, maybe I'm just meant to be on ensemble forever." And I said, "You know, it's really, if they give you a named role, they lose a really good member of the ensemble class because you are really good at what you do." And then she texted me about an hour later saying, well, with the screenshot where she has been offered the part as Patty Simcox in Grease. So she is absolutely made up. Does mean, however, she's now talking to us all in an American accent, a really strong American accent. But yeah, she's made up, absolutely made up. She's going to be amazing. I just know she's going to do it really, really well. And she's been going back to the same theatre company for years and being in the ensemble and auditioning for the parts and still being in the ensemble, and finally she's got that named role. So yeah, that was yesterday morning. What else have we done? Yesterday afternoon. So yesterday morning, Riley said to me, "Please, Mum, will you come and watch me in the rugby tournament? It's the last one." And I said, "Riley, I will do my absolute best, but it wasn't at his school. It was at another school, and Kev was at work, and I didn't know if anyone else would be at home to watch the girls. Don't particularly want to take them to a rugby game because it's cold, it's getting dark." So I said, "I will do my absolute best." So I called Kev. I said, "Riley really, really wants me to go to watch his rugby. Anything you can do?" And he managed to finish work a little bit early. So me and Summer went to watch him at rugby. Got there, and Riley was sat on the sideline. And I thought, okay, it's just not his turn on the pitch because they have to take it in turns. So everybody gets a bit of game time. And I said to Summer, "Do you think he's all right?" And Summer went, "Yeah, I don't know." Neither of us had our glasses on. And the teacher was on his phone. And that, to me, I was like, why is the teacher on his phone? And then we saw the teacher, this was all happened within a couple of minutes. The teacher put his jumper round Riley. And like me and Summer just went, "No, he's not okay." And he'd been injured. So I had to go and get the car. Summer and one of Riley's friends helped him hobble to the car. And I thought we were going to end up in A&E, but it's his knee. As if I haven't had enough problems with knees over the last year. But because I've been back and forth to the hospital with Felicity over her knee, I kind of know a bit about how the knee works now. And I know what they did to Felicity when I was taking her to A&E, to look at her knee and diagnose a injury at the time. So I know, like, push the doctor will hold their hand up and say, push my hand away, pull my hand towards you, and all of that sort of thing. And he's able to push my hand away, like with good force, not so much force pulling it back towards him, but the knee isn't dislocated because you'd know about it. And because I was thinking, oh, we're going to end up in A&E, I took him to McDonald's to get something to eat. And he sat in the back of the car and he ate his McDonald's. And I thought, I'm sure if it was broken, you wouldn't be able to sit in the back of the car and munch on a McDonald's. You'd be in a lot more pain. So knowing the amount of times we went to the hospital with Felicity and they did an x-ray and then they say, go home, cold compresses, ice it, rest it, all of that sort of stuff. So we decided we'd just come home at first and just reassess over the evening. So he had a hot bath, has had painkillers, and he's moving it a lot more this morning. So I think it was the right call not to go straight to the hospital. It does mean, however, he's off school today. And last week I got a letter about his attendance, which is really frustrating because he's had 4 days off since September, which is a lot. But 2 of those were rugby injuries that he sustained at school. And one of them was he pulled a sickie and I fell for it. And the other one was our fault. We were on holiday. But half of it was due to rugby injuries that he got playing for the school team. So his rugby teacher, his PE teacher, said he's going to speak to the attendance people about it, because it's not fair that, I'm getting letters, not very nicely worded letters about attendance when half of his attendance has been due to rugby injury. So yeah, Riley came home, had a bath. Then Father Christmas came down our street last night, which was fun. And he comes down our street every year, part of the Taunton Round Table group. And they bring Santa around on like a flatbed trailer with a sleigh and loud music. It's lovely. And the girls had a friend over, and it was quite funny because we were all stood outside waiting for Santa. And then my friend Paula pulled up to pick up Ella, and I was like, can't go yet, Santa's on his way, because we were tracking it on my phone. Then my dad and my stepmom pulled up, and then Bella's mum pulled up, so there was like a whole, there was loads of us stood outside, and Santa came down the road and the kids absolutely loved it.
Oh my God, it's Santa!
Santa, I know him! Who is this diva? This diva's Santa!
The feeling's here.
Oh, say hey, Diva!
This time of year, simply having a Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
And that was that. That's what happened Monday, Tuesday. I then went to bed last night feeling absolutely exhausted and not very well. And I've been up half the night, not with the child, but with the dog. So I'm not sure what's wrong with Charlie. He seems fine in himself, his tail's wagging, and all of that. But he went out to the toilet twice before we went up to bed, which is unusual for Charlie. But he does like to go out and just bark at nothing, every single night and every single morning. He started doing it when Felicity was a baby. So whenever I started to put her into her pyjamas for bedtime, he would run into the garden. He'd run around the whole perimeter of the garden and bark. And we used to say it was as if he was warning people to be quiet because the baby was going to bed. But he's just continued it his entire existence since Felicity was born. So yeah, it's not unusual for him to go out to just bark at nothing. But then he woke me up at 1:45. And I came down and I let him out and I thought something's not right with the dog because he never gets up in the night. And then he woke me up again at 3 o'clock, the same thing. So I'm not sure what's wrong. I think that maybe he's got a bit of an upset stomach. But so far this morning, he's only been out for his usual once. So maybe, whatever it was, he got out of his system during the night, kept me awake half the night. But anyway, that's my little roundup. How long have we been talking? 12 minutes. You probably all turned off 7.5 minutes ago. I've got a chicken in the slow cooker. I'm going to make a chicken bacon elite pie. I need to go to the supermarket because I'm just trying to stretch out till Friday and then do a big shop. but I need vegetables to go with the pie. I need lazy roll-out pastry because that's how I'm feeling, and I need potatoes, which I'm just going to get at the supermarket today because I'm going there anyway. And I've got enough washing to sink an actual cruise ship, probably. I've got loads of it. It's coming out my ears. You know that thing that goes round on like social media? It's like you miss one load of washing and all of a sudden you've got 10. That is what's happened in my house. So it's not a very festive Vlogmas, guys. It's just a true day in my life. And it's going to start with me geeing these kids up. Not Riley, he can stay at home because he can barely walk, to go to the supermarket. So we've come into B&M first to look for a reef hanger to hang our new reef up, and everything is being reduced. So if you have got Christmas shopping to do, pop to B&M because all of the gift stuff is reduced. What have you found? What is it? A snuggle hoodie. Oh, a koala one. Cute. Is it? Well, pop it on your Christmas list. Yeah, all of this gift stuff, look, this is like all half price. And the toys are on 3 for £20. So yeah, if you've got one of these. You've got one with a bunny on it, yeah. And Sienna's got that one, but in beige colour, I think. Haven't you?
In beige. No, I've got this one. In beige.
Yeah, she's got in like a creamy colour, hasn't she?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some bargains to be had. I got a couple of things that I'm quite excited about, and then I've got a few things that I probably didn't need to pick up, but then that's what happens when you've got kids with you. Shampoo and conditioner we needed, crisps we didn't need but apparently we needed, bread definitely need, lazy pastry, £2.50 on pastry because I'm being lazy. Definitely didn't need, but kind of do need today. These were exciting, what I find exciting. I think these are the most delicious, what would you even call them? Fruit tart? Fruit pie? Winterberry and custard crumble tart. I was right with tart. Did I say tart? Don't know. Can't remember. Winterberry and custard crumble tarts. These are so yummy, and they were in the reduced section, so I thought, oh, what's the date on them? Should I pick up one packet or two? The date on them is the 1st of January, so I don't know why they were in the reduced bit, but if you haven't tried them, they are so yummy. It's got 2 packs of those, a huge thing of cream so I can make the pie for dinner. Happy Monkey milkshakes. I only buy these as an occasional treat nowadays, and they did ask if they could have smoothies, and there's no smoothies on Nectar, so I said okay, you can have a Happy Monkey milkshake as a treat. I then got them one of these each. I saw these when they were full price and they were £5, and I just think, oh, these are so sweet. And now all of the Christmas stuff is being clearanced, which I think is a little bit sad because traditionally people who follow the 12 days before and 12 days after won't be putting their Christmas tree up until tomorrow, the next day, sort of like the middle of this week. And everything is already clearanced, and the fresh Christmas trees that were outside of B&M were all like, they just looked very sad for themselves. And I just thought, for anyone that still does a traditional 12 days before, 12 days after, it's a little bit sad really that everything is already clearanced, and they're sweeping the shelves ready for whatever comes after Christmas, and it will probably all be there, Easter eggs, before we even get to Christmas. But these were clearance down to £3.75, little Christmas aprons. I just thought they were really sweet, and we didn't need them, but it's something that I'll pack away with the Christmas stuff and get out again next Christmas. Then I've just got some other random bits from Sainsbury's. I got some muscle soak Radox for Riley. Riley, I got you some of this muscle therapy Radox so you can have another bath. So he can soak his knee again. And carrots, parsnip, broccoli, tender stem, all the stuff I need to do dinner. These extra special, no, not extra special, Taste the Difference, easy peelers. They're usually on Nectar. If they go on Nectar price, they're normally £1. They're £1.50. They're currently £1. So I got a bag of those. I got some avocados that were reduced to 89p. Excuse Riley walking around with no top on. a avocado for them to eat today, because those ones, although they were reduced, ripen at home, they're still not actually ripe. Cheese, butter, apple juice, you know, well, I'm plonking this everywhere. And then at the bottom of my bag, I got the very last reef hanger in Sainsbury's. It was reduced to £1.30 something. So I'm going to hang my reef up. And in B&M, I got, this made me very happy, because not only were they reduced, I have finally got the 3 girl letters of the stockings. So last year I managed to get the boys, although one of the R's is currently missing. I feel like it might be in the airing cupboard, so I need to go and have a little search for it. So I got the boys' letters last Christmas, and then I've actually managed to get the girls. So I got 2 S's and an F. So I was in B&M a couple of weeks ago, and they had the 2 S's, well, they had loads of the S, and they had no F, which is why I didn't pick them up. And then I was saying, I picked up again, they had 2 S's. I was like, they've got 2 S's, but I bet they still don't have an F. And Sienna was saying, well, should we just get the S's? And I was like, well, no, because then if we don't get an F, Felicity's going to be the only one that hasn't got a matching stocking. So then I was just getting my phone out to call my mum to ask if she could pop into her B&M and see if they had an F. And then Felicity found it. There was one lurking around at the very, very back, muddled in with the sacks, an F stocking, and they were also reduced to £3 each, which made me even happier. So I'm going to swap the pink ones for these ones, and then 2 of the pink ones I'm going to use for Bella and Brooke, and I just need to find the missing R. But yeah, that's everything I got. I now need to make the kids some lunch.
Sitting by the fire, feeling oh so fine on this holy night. The Spirit guides us. All the stars they shine on this lovely night. We light up the world, forget our troubles for a moment. And every stranger is a friend, so let them join in. 'Cause when joy fills the air, you already know it's Christmas. Love beyond compare, it's Christmas time. 'Cause when joy fills the air, you already know it's Christmas. Love beyond compare, it's Christmas time. Oh, what a blissful sound.
I'll go with 3 pieces. No. Just pick it up with that one.
For a moment, and every stranger is a friend, so let them join in. 'Cause when joy fills the air, you already know it's Christmas. Love beyond compare, it's Christmas time. 'Cause when joy fills the air, you already know it's Christmas. Love beyond compare, it's Christmas time.
So right now I'm feeling a little bit grossed out, but also really proud of myself, because if you know me and you watch the grocery hauls, you'll know I never buy chicken on the bone. I just don't get on with it. I don't like eating chicken directly off the bone. It's like chicken legs, chicken drumsticks, that sort of thing. And I just don't like cooking a whole chicken. But I knew I wanted to make a pie this week, and whole chickens were on Nectar for like £4. So I was like, get over yourself, Kaylee, just buy a whole chicken, put it in the slow cooker and deal with it. And that's what I did. I put it in the slow cooker this morning. It has literally just fallen apart when I got it out, and I got that much chicken off the chicken, that much meat off the chicken. which I'm going to put with this a bit of bacon and the leeks, and I'm going to make a chicken bacon leek pie. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty proud of myself because, like I say, buying chicken on a bone, I don't do it. I really dislike it. But I did it. I did it all by myself. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut out some Christmas shapes, and then you're going to place them on top of the pie top. And then when they puff up, hopefully, it will look really festive. It'll be like a Christmas pie.
Yeah. Or it'll be a fail.
It won't be a fail. Oh,
Might be.
what are you going for, a star, Sienna?
Yeah, it's not working.
Oh, it's not working out.
Too thin.
It'll be fine.
Or
Oh no.
you gotta do this and make sure they're fully in, so they just come out. That will work.
It'll work. It'll be fine.
It will be fine.
So just like randomly just plop them on, and then we can.
But just don't do the same one next.
We can do a snowman, and then we'll do some egg wash.
Let me try.
And then after the egg wash, we can put it in the oven with the roast potatoes.
There we go.
Oh, that looks good, Sienna.
You just gotta shake it.
Give it a little wriggle, wriggle, wriggle.
And then, look, Sia, that's how you do it.
You just got to give it a little wriggle, wriggle, look, Sienna. That's it.
I wanna do jingle bell. Right, let me do snowman. I'll do snowman right now. Can we make a pie with the rest?
That is a pie that you're making.
We're like,
No, I was thinking we'll just keep it, and then maybe if I get some sausage meat, you can make some sausage rolls.
yeah. Oh, but I wanted to play with it.
No.
It's okay. Do you know what I'll do, Mum? Might take a while. I'll do all the thingies, and then I'll do put it here.
All the thingies,
I'll do all the cutouts, and then I'll
all
do
the cutouts, all the
thing.
shapes.
And then I'll do all of that.
Okay.
You don't need too much. Just a little on each one. Oh, that was a lot. Then do all the outside. Oh, it's fine. It's got to go in the oven still. Bit more. See, that bit's fine. We'll do around all the edges. Yeah. And then do it across that top.
So with the leftover pastry, we're making some chocolate spread sandwiches. Yeah, that's what they look like, doesn't it?
Puff pastry. They should all puff up.
They should do. So we've got 2 gingerbread men so far and a snowman. As close as you can get it, Felicity, so you can use up as much of it as possible.
I'll go back to gingerbread man because they're smaller.
Yeah, I would. And you've got to try and squeeze him in somewhere where you can...
Squeeze them in. Right here, in the middle.
In the middle, I think. Oh, not quite. You need to just... That's it. Go.
No, but look. It's fine. He's missing an arm.
Oh, is he missing an arm there, is he?
It's fine.
Okay, it's okay, we can do it. There you go.
There you go.
Push it all the way down.
Can't be rolled. No, we can't roll it out again. That's
No,
the
you
thing.
can't roll it again because it's full of chocolate now. That's it.
And then put him right here.
Oh, I wonder if Mummy can squeeze one more thing out of it.
Wait,
Shall I try?
Let me check if there's a small thing.
I don't know if there is anything really small. I was thinking maybe... no.
Oh, there is
Oh, there is a little tiny love heart. Can we get a couple of little love hearts?
Yeah.
I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but this is looking pretty good. These look outstanding. I think they're the best roast potatoes I've done in a while. These, however, not quite what I was going for, but they contain chocolate, so the kids will eat them regardless. Just finishing off the vegetables. I'm going to mix up some gravy, waiting for Reese and Bella to get in. They've been at work and uni, and then we can eat. Kev's just taken the dog for a quick walk, and I still haven't even started folding up all of that washing yet. I've been doing the washing, putting it in the washing machine into the tumble dryer, but the mounting to be folded is just getting bigger and bigger by the hour. I think this is literally just my comfort thing to do at the moment. There's nothing I love more than just spending the day in the kitchen, playing Heart Christmas and cooking. I mean, baking obviously, not my strong point, but I just love it. I just love standing in the kitchen, cooking food. I'll end today's vlog here because me and Reese are about to go to the gym. It's become a bit of a Wednesday night thing, isn't it? Going to the gym. And when I get out of the gym, I'm not going to want to look at a camera because I mean I look pretty rough right now without going to the gym. So yeah, thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you all again tomorrow.